You know this video is going to be a fail when I'm wearing a beanie. Salutations, little Martians. God, I don't know what the heck that was. Salutations, little Martians. That was so much better. There it is again. I knew this was gonna happen. I always have things in my brain planned, and then my brain malfunctions as soon as I get in front of the camera, and then I forget everything. Why do I always forget what I'm gonna say? Alright. Last take, last time, last try. Let's hope I can get this one right this time. So I really like, I have one in particular movie that when you say favorite movie, this movie comes to my brain like so fast. It is literally my favorite movie. My entire world. I literally know every single like word from every single word from every single character, including the dinosaurs. If you couldn't guess, yes, it is Jurassic World. Jurassic World is my favorite movie, will always be my favorite movie. I don't know why. Yeah. This entire like series, I decided to call it Reviewing Offline if you couldn't read the title. This series is going to be me reviewing, I'm trying to do 5 of my favorite or like books or movies or things I recommend. You know what I'm saying? Favorite movies, favorite books, good movies, comics, TV shows, all that kind of good stuff. I had one more that I needed to include in. I was gonna add in 2 more, but that would have been like overdoing it, and I can't really call them bonus. I mean, I could call them bonuses, but what's the point of putting 2? So I'm just gonna put 1 bonus one. If you want to know what the other one I had, I guess I'll leave it down in the description. This whole series idea came off of because I have an entire video that I scrapped because I didn't like it. I didn't like the way I looked in it. It was just terrible. I forgot everything I was gonna say. I couldn't figure out how to do a lot of stuff. I didn't like it at all. It didn't really do justice to what I really wanted to do, like what I really wanted to say. Because again, when I sit in front of a camera, I malfunction all the time. It started off as a book review. I did a book review with 5 books that I really enjoy, which I'm definitely going to refilm and do it better. But I just didn't like that video, so I have an entire video I just scrapped because I hated it. And basically how this came along is, here's the cliche moment. I was watching PewDiePie, and he was doing book reviews. He was doing book reviews, and I really, cause like anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge book person. Books for days back there. I'm a huge reader, so I wanted to at least recommend some books, and I was gonna make that like a monthly thing, like he does, like recommend books. But I decided, why just do books? Because I have a terrible memory, so how about do movies and other things, so just make an entire series off of it that I can do, I don't know how many times, because there's only so much you can really recommend to people, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can repeat videos if I find more. I don't know. Okay, to what this title is actually about now, I'm going to review 5 of my favorite movies, plus a bonus one, and then the second bonus one is going to be in the description, because I'm not really going to talk about it in full length in here. I mean, I'm not going to talk about any of them in full length because that would give away movies, but I'll leave it down in the description if you want to know. Description if you want to know. Well, the first one obviously is Jurassic World. I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and essentially I guess I should really tell you what it's about, because that's kind of what a review is. It's basically about a park full of dinosaurs that escape and terrorize the park. And then it's up to Chris Pratt to save the day. I don't really know what else to say to that. What else do I say to that? I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is, and I mean, it's kind of like the whole entire, I don't know, you get the point. Now, the second one isn't so much of a single movie. I mean, it technically is. This actually has a funny story to go along with it, but I should probably tell you what it is before I tell you the story. So basically, this started off as games, and then they made 2 movies into it. The funny thing is, I watched the movies before I knew that they had games at all. And I played all the games, by the way. I'm obsessed. I love every single game. I have all of them. Oops. I also have all the movies, but whatever. Basically, if you didn't guess, it's Silent Hill. Silent Hill is literally my all-time favorite horror series of all times. Now here's the disclaimer. when I was huge on Silent Hill, still am, I watched the first movie first, obviously, and then I watched the second movie. Like, after I found out there was a second movie, I was so excited, and then I watched it. And at the time, in my tiny little stupid brain, I was thinking it was literally the best thing in the world. It was like, more Silent Hill content for me, come on. But now that I watch it back, because I think I watched it back in February, because I started watching Game of Thrones because of my dad and my brother. And obviously, as you know, like, Kit Harington plays Jon Snow, and Kit Harington was in Silent Hill Revelation, which, fun fact, yes, for all the people who've told me, oh, you only love him because of Jon Snow. No, I love Kit Harington because of Silent Hill. That's where I found him from. I mean, I watched it back in February. I think it's because I found out that Kit was actually British, and I didn't know this. And then I watched it back because I wanted to hear it, and obviously I can hear his accent, like, straight up. And I was like, how the heck did I not realize this? But I heard it, yes, and it was terrible. Like, I love Silent Hill. I loved the first movie. The first movie was good, but the second one was just terrible. I mean, the acting wasn't all that good. Like, it did not do Kit justice at all. Concept was just stupid. They changed so much from the game. I'm not really gonna... I don't know if I should really... If you want to go play it or see the movie, I don't really want to spoil it, so I'm not really going to, but I'm just going to tell you, they changed literally so much. I could literally make an entire rant video. I think I'm going to. I can make an entire rant video on the second movie of Silent Hill, because it did not do the game justice at all. Yeah. But then I played the games, and the games are pretty cool, the games are nice, but the first movie is legit my favorite, so I don't really... So you should, yeah, go check it out. So I don't really know if I should count, like, Silent Hill, like, in movie recommendations as both of them, because the second one was freaking terrible. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. But Silent Hill is still my favorite horror series, like, talking about the games-wise. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about that is, you kind of have to watch the second one to understand what's happening in the first one, which is the weird part, but a lot of it is changed from the actual story. So, you kind of have to just play the games, I guess. Funny story that I was going to tell you in the beginning is how I actually started watching Silent Hill. I mean, it's really not that funny, I guess. But basically, my mom had the movie. It's actually still over there. It's from Blockbuster. Does anyone remember Blockbuster? I've been obsessed with horror my entire life. Like, huge on horror. I would sneak horror movies even though my mom told me not to. Shh. Me and my brother wanted to watch it. So one night, we're like, hey, because my mom said, no, I can't watch it. My brother's like, hey, I have an idea. Let's stay up all night and let's watch this movie without our mom's permission. Being the little bad kids we were, we watched the movie. The cover, this is the funny part of this. On the cover, when I was looking at it, I thought the reason I wanted to watch it is because I thought the cover art was so cool. It was literally so cool. I was obsessed with it. I don't even know why. You know the Pyramid Head? You know the Pyramid Head? His name is Pyramid Head. I thought he ran fast. Like, I thought he ran fast, which is so weird, because this is the funny part of it. He's the complete opposite. He walks so slow. I should probably, before I go on to the next one, say what Silent Hill is about, because that's what a review kind of is. I don't think I really said it. Basically, Silent Hill is about a town called Silent Hill. Let's just talk about the movie. So the first one, I'm not going to talk about the second one because it was freaking terrible. The first movie was based off of a girl, and obviously they changed her name to Sharon. That's not her name. But it's based off of her and how she's drawn back to Silent Hill. So her stepmom takes her back, and then all this horrible, creepy crap happens. Alright, let's move on. I've been talking literally, and I've only gotten through 2, and it's like 12 minutes right now. Third one. Now this one is... What was that? This one is the series one. This is my second favorite horror series of all times. I literally only have 2 favorite horror series and then a favorite movie, but the rest of the movies are just like good recommended movies because I thought they were really cool for some unknown reason. It's Saw. Saw is my second favorite all-time horror series. I've literally watched every single movie like 50 times. You can ask my friend. Every time I go to her house, it's, oh, what do you want to watch? Saw. It's always Saw. We have Saw marathons 24/7. I even played the games. I literally love it. And you know what would be so cool? If I can meet, oh my god, if I can meet Toby. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just had a little fangirl. No, but that would be so cool. I don't know. Yeah, but it's Saw. And if you don't know what Saw is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what they are. But in case you don't, I guess I should say it. Saw is basically about a guy who survives cancer. Hence, Jigsaw, his main character. I guess his main character. So basically, he survives cancer and he sees life completely different. Like, don't take life for granted. So he puts all these people who do bad things to themselves, or like basically they're criminals, into these situations where it's like, would you fend for your life? They go through saw traps. Basically, it's like, would you do this to live? Would you do this to survive? Would you consider living over, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I can also do another rant and on that. You know, I'm just going to do like a rant series too, because I have so many story times and so many rants, and Lord knows how much I love to tell rants and stories. Once I get going, I never stop. So I might film like 50 of them at once and then just, I don't know. Debatable whether what he's doing is wrong or not. I mean, yes, it's like, you're still committing murder, technically. It's indirect murder, but if you think about it, because there's so many debatable parts for this, because if you think about it, it could also be a good, you know what, I'm not even going to get into it, I'm just going to save it for an entire video, because I can rant for days about this, and I can debate for days about this, so yes, I'm going to do that. The fourth one. Now, this one is, I completely forgot about this movie until I was thinking about, like, my favorite movies or recommended movies. I completely forgot about this one, and then when I remembered it, I was like, wow, how could I forget about that? And I actually checked what I watched it on the first time, and it's not there anymore, and I was like so angry, so whatever. Disclaimer. Not disclaimer. Shane Dawson is in this movie, and if you're a Shane Dawson fan, you automatically probably know what movie this is. No, it's not cool. It's not the movie he made. It is a horror movie. I'm committing to my horror, as you can tell. Clearly, I am obsessed with horror movies because every single one I'm recommending you is horror besides Jurassic World. I mean, that could technically be counted as, like, horror because dinosaurs killing. I mean, I don't know, whatever. But basically, all of these are horror. He is Smiley. And this movie is literally, okay, so I did not watch this. This is where I said the disclaimer, Shane Dawson's in the movie. I did not watch this for Shane Dawson. I had no idea Shane Dawson was even in this movie. I literally had no idea. And I'm a huge fan of Shane. I've been a huge fan of Shane for years. I've been a fan of Shane since before he drank, which is, wow. Remember those days, kiddos? Only 90s kids will remember. The thing is, I was obsessed with, like, urban legends. I mean, I still am. I'm obsessed with creepy crap. Smiley is technically an urban legend. I don't know if it's a real urban legend or was it just for the movie. I'm pretty sure it was just for the movie. But Smiley is an urban legend. And basically what it was is, this is basically what the movie's about. In, like, Omegle and stuff like that, or Skype, I don't really know. It's basically like online video chatting. If you type, did it for the lulz 3 times in the chat, he would appear behind the person that you said it to and kill them, and then he'll come after you. You know, I'm not going to spoil it, because it has, like, a huge, like, twist ending. It has 2 twist endings. This is how, like, I don't know, I mean, if you watched it and you thought it was bad, I thought it was good. I thought it was so good. It might just be me. It might just be, like, one of those, like, Silent Hill things I did, because I did watch it a while ago, and if I rewatch it, I'm like, oh, it's terrible. But I don't know, okay? Just go watch it. The 5th one is another series. It is, disclaimer, there's so many disclaimers in this video, it's insane. You know what, I'm just going to be called the disclaimer queen. These movies are, 1, not at all for children. Don't come for me. If you watch it, you'll understand why. I watched it with my grandparents, which was probably a stupid idea, but whatever. My grandmother hates horror, but my grandpa likes it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But he watched it with me and my brother, so I became so addicted to it for some reason. And another disclaimer, it is semi-horrible movie. Like, it's not good, but it's not bad. It's like one of those old, it's not an old movie, I think. I don't know when it was made, but it's not like one of those old, like, Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger movies that are so bad that they're good, you know? It's semi-newer, but it's not, you know what I'm trying to say? It's Wrong Turn. And I'm pretty sure this is another one of those well-known movies. I'm just giving out well-known movies, I swear. But, I mean, you never know. People could have not. I mean, Smiley's probably not a well-known movie, so that was a good one I gave. Wrong Turn is about cannibals. That's it. That's all I really have to say. It's about cannibals. I think there's 7 movies are about cannibals. And I'm not talking about Wendigos. No, I'm talking about full-on, grotesque cannibals. Really good. It's just, go watch it. Unless you're the age of, like, 5, then you probably don't watch it. I mean, why are you watching horror movies at the age of 5? I probably would do that, though. I'm not crazy. Bonus round! That was so dumb. I need a name for the bonus. What am I going to call it? We're just going to call it a bonus because I don't have a name for it yet. And if I come up with a name for it, which I'm probably not going to have a lot of bonus things anyway, I guess I'll put it. I don't know. Now this one is probably not well known. I mean, I don't know. I honestly do not know if this is well known or not. But, whoa. My ex-friend showed me this movie. I have many story times about her if you want to hear those. Oh, I can make a series. I'm planning on it. After high school, when I'm planning on making an entire series for this one person. Oh. Gets me heated already thinking about it. But anyway, my ex-friend did show me this movie, and at first, so the cover is an eye with a razor near it. Stick with me now. I have a huge problem with my eyes. Anything that has to do around my eye. Like, I don't let people do my makeup. It's terrible. I can't even do my own makeup without, like, crying. I have a huge problem with my eyes. Things in horror movies, I can deal with anything. Any blood, any gore, I can do it. Bones breaking and anything having to do with eyes, I can't. Like, probably not. Someone's gonna say, oh, yes, I get that. And every single time I watch those scenes, I feel like throwing up and I have to stop watching the movies. Then how do you get through it, you may ask? I skip over those parts. The thing is, I can probably watch it. It's the sound. It's the sound that just bothers me. I don't think I really care about the rest. It's just the sound. But eyes, no. No. I will quit. I think there is also a scene in Saw. I don't know why I'm talking about Saw because we're not talking about Saw. We're talking about this other movie. But there is a scene that has to do with an eye, but it's technically underneath the eye. And it is also the first scene of the 3rd game, I think. It's the first scene of the 3rd game. But it's not that bad. I can deal with that. But, like, I'm not going to put a disclaimer. I don't want to be known as the queen of disclaimers. No, I am a Tumblr meme queen, okay? Tumblr meme queen. Queen? No, I changed my mind. I'm the alien queen. Side note, this has nothing to do with the video. I used to be terrified of aliens. Terrified of them. To the point where I would have nightmares of them every single night. I know this has nothing to do with the video. This is just... This has nothing to do with the video. It's just like a little side note because this just reminded me of me talking about being a disclaimer queen. I used to be terrified of them to the point where I had nightmares of them every single night taking over, and I remember these dreams so vividly that I can give you, like, an entire video of story times on just alien dreams. And I was terrified of them. I would check the skies every second because I was scared of seeing, like, a UFO. And I remember this one, I'm not going to tell this entire story. I'm going to save it for, like, mini story time, maybe, for a video. But I'm going to quickly mention it. It was on Christmas Eve, I believe. It was either Christmas or Christmas Eve. I think it was Christmas Eve. And I just saw some stuff. Now, that's going to sound so weird until you hear the full story. It's not what you think. Hopefully. I still don't know. But anyway, so I used to be terrified of aliens. Everything having to do with aliens, I couldn't do. And then one day, randomly, I don't really remember how it happened or when it happened, but a while ago, I became obsessed with them. Like, my favorite emojis are the moon emoji and the alien emoji. That is literally how obsessed I is. My bio is literally 50% alien, 50% wizard on like everything. And my signature emojis are, they has an alien in it. I'm probably not even pointing at the alien, but I will put the emojis here, and the alien is somewhere in there. Oh yeah, I'm the alien queen. Hence why literally my intro is Salutations Little Martians. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could have guessed by that. Anyway, back to the actual video, what I was talking about this movie. Okay, so this movie is Would You Rather. Now, Would You Rather is I don't know why I did that. Would You Rather is a movie about a girl who goes to a house to play a game of Would You Rather. But this game is not just any game of Would You Rather. No, it would not be a horror movie if it was just some little Would You Rather eat candy or Would You Rather throw it at your brother. I don't know what that was. Sadistic game of Would You Rather. All for money. All for money. I'm not going to spoil it because it does have a twist ending. I'm not going to say what happens. I'm just going to say it is a very twisted game of Would You Rather, and they're doing it for money.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
You've got one.
Why does it always scare me? And yes, that was Dan and Phil, okay? That's Dan and Phil. Let's get that over with. That's all my recommended videos, and this is insane because I've never sat here and actually talked to a camera full on comfortably for 40 minutes, even though my brain kept malfunctioning a lot. I've never actually done this. That's insane, and it was actually really cool, really refreshing. It's like, YouTube is my therapy, I swear. When I get to rants and story times that make me angry, getting it out, because I literally, like, when I get angry, I rant about every little thing, and then I remember things that happened, and I like telling all my friends about it, and it makes me feel better, it really does. So telling it to YouTube should be great, because I take passion in YouTube. So that's all I have for you guys this week. Like this video if you haven't yet, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Random and screen dancing. That was supposed to be a guitar, and that didn't work out. My beanie keeps falling off. I'm just gonna... Ew, my hair's a mess. Bye, guys.